Out of his fullness, we have all received grace in place of grace already given. John chapter 1, verse 16. Hello, beautiful family. A very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Let's make this delicious, sweet bad boys, aka Bofrot. This is the African Ghanaian style donut that is so naughty but yet delicious. We are making this very, very rich, so stay tuned and let's get started. It's absolutely no fail. As usual, I've listed each and every ingredient below in the description box, so kindly check it out. Begin with, I'm going to go ahead and prove my yeast, and to do that I'm going to add about half a liter of lukewarm water and half cup of sugar, and I'm going to add about quarter cup of evaporated milk. We're making this rich, as I said from the beginning. I'm going to go ahead and stir it so that everything dissolves very, very well, and I'm not going to add a teaspoon of vanilla essence for that amazing aroma and taste as well. I am going to go ahead and stir that as well, and then add 14 grams of instant dry yeast. All these ingredients are so good for the yeast to prove easily. I'm going to give it a quick stir, cover it, and allow it to stay on a room temperature for about 10 to 15 minutes. So when you see this foamy substance, then you can just know that the yeast has proven very, very nicely. So go ahead and add all your dry ingredients in another bowl. So here I have my all-purpose flour. I'm going to also add some salt, and I'll also grate about a teaspoonful of nutmeg. So all that I have to do now is stir everything together and then introduce my wet ingredients as well. This is very easy. Bofrot, making Bofrot or Ghanaian donut is such an easy recipe that you do not have to fail at all. All that you have to take note is the proving of the yeast. Once you get that right, every other thing is just so easy. And you don't even need to have specific kind of measurements. You just go with your eyeballs, and all the time it goes so well. Okay, so here I wanted to use my whisk to just make everything, but it wasn't helping, so I went ahead to use my hands, which is always the best way. And also I decided to add the liquid ingredients bit by bit so that it doesn't become too much watery. Okay, so I added a little touch of lukewarm water just to get this consistency that I'm looking for. I added just about half cup of it, and that is it. This is the consistency you want to go for, not too tough, not too runny. Okay, so once I get that, I clear the edges and cover it, allow it to sit at room temperature for about an hour or two, and there you have it. You have to make sure it's double rises or triple rises even, and you're good to go. There's a lot of air here, so go in with your hands and just beat it like so that it releases all the excess air that it has, and there you have it, ready to fry. So I'm getting all my things ready. All that I need for the frying is my pot full or semi-full of oil. When frying Bofrot, you do not want to go down on your oil. Be generous with it, because less oil will make the Bofrot soak a lot of oil, which is not going to be helpful at all. So instead, use a small pot that can contain a lot of oil, so that you do not have to use too much oil in the end. Make sure the oil is nice and warm, very, very hot, before you start dropping your Bofrot. And one thing that you also need is your sieve and your kitchen towel paper and your stick to be turning all the Bofrots, and you are good to go. You'll be frying these bad boys until they become very nice and golden brown. You hear me? Some comes out very easy for you to turn, others act very, very stubborn as well. But either way, make sure that each and every side is frying well so that you get a perfectly fried Bofrot on each side. So this should take you about 10 minutes of frying, and make sure you're not frying on a very high heat. Either than that, you're going to get a very nicely fried on the outside, and the inside is going to be not so well done. So you just want to be frying this on a low to medium heat. Okay, once the oil is warm, that is the most important thing. Okay, so go ahead and be dropping like it's hot. Drop them until you're done with all your butter. Okay, it is absolutely amazing to do this. It's really enjoyable once it's nice and hot. And oh my goodness, this household loves Bofrot so much. It's our perfect treat all the time, and it's always go out so fast. So there you have it, nice and crunchy like this. So go ahead and enjoy them. All right, you can have this with your porridge, you can have it as breakfast, for lunch, snacks, for even dinner. Just name it and you're good to go. Absolutely great to have this recipe. Let me know if you enjoyed watching this, and let me know what you'll be pairing one of these if you get your hands on one. Okay, I love mine with some chilled Fanta. Honestly, it's such a good treat, such a simple treat, but it's always so good. Thanks so much for watching. Please do not forget to give me a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if this is your first time, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again, and as always, know that you're so beautiful just the way you are. I will see you in my next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.